And well, amid mounting concerns over deteriorating air quality and public health, the centre has now responded to the Delhi High Court on the demand for GST cuts on air purifiers. With AQI levels in the Delhi NCR region still fluctuating between the moderate and severe categories, depending on wind speed and temperature, the crisis is far from over. At the centre of the latest flashpoint is the demand for a tax reduction on air purifiers, triggering a legal and policy debate between the centre and Delhi High Court. The centre has informed the Delhi High Court that there will be no urgent GST Council meeting to consider a tax cut on air purifiers. In its reply, the centre said the GST Council cannot classify air purifiers as medical devices, clarifying that such classification falls under the Health Ministry, calling the petition calculated and loaded. The centre argued that the court cannot direct the GST Council on policy decisions. The PIL seeks a reduction in GST on air purifiers from 18% to 5%, along with a demand to recognize air purifiers as medical equipment. Anisha Mathur will join us shortly to take us through the details of what happened in court today and how exactly is the centre planning to counter this particular move. But remember, this is the demand primarily to reduce the GST on air purifiers from 18% to 5% and put it in the category of medical equipment. Anisha Mathur with us from the newsroom. Anisha, with regards to what happened in court today, especially on air purifiers now, and the centre saying that it is not a matter of the GST Council, it is a matter of the Health Ministry. Where do we see a possible resolution coming around?
Well, Suresh, we'll have to wait till mid-January at least, because remember the the council, the lawyer appearing for the GST council, in fact, has told the court that this is not a decision that can be taken on court directions, that court cannot direct GST council to take a decision in a particular manner. Secondly, what they've said is that the health ministry and the drug pricing controller have to also weigh in, and the GST council will meet on and consider this matter because there is already a recommendation by the parliamentary committee. However, the caveat there being that they cannot give a timeline to the court right now. And right now is when the National Capital Region and many parts of the country are facing seriously high AQI levels. We're seeing the level of pollution not just in Delhi NCR but in many cities across the country.